What's up, guys? Loki here, and welcome back to Manor Lords. I hope you're all doing well and have had a fantastic week. And finally, the weekend is here. So let's get straight back into this one. So we're back in Manor Lords. I haven't played for a little while. I did do a separate game away from the camera, and I learned quite a few things that will potentially help us on this series anyway. First thing is I've demolished these before they were built, which was the trading post. I believe having them closer to the town will be much better. So that's what we're going to do. I also would like to move the storage in the granary maybe a little bit closer to the market area. We are going to expand the market, so we're going to have sort of smaller markets dotted around, and yeah, hopefully we'll continue to grow and not suffer too much. Remember exactly what everyone's doing. We still have 3 spare people, so I would like to set up trading posts. Now, being that we are on, for those of you that did miss, we got quite lucky with the fertility of the ground. We're on one of the best spots on the map, so we need to take full advantage of this entire area as like our farming plot. So I think through the tech tree, we need to work on farming. That is definitely something we need to do in this area. So yeah, how is everyone doing anyway? Hope you're all good. And I've missed playing this, to be fair. I've actually been playing a lot of that new Grey Zone Warfare. So if you guys want to see any of that, do let me know, and we can have a blast with that. So houses wise, we've got quite a few. I think this one, once we get some money coming in, get another vegetable plot in there. So where are we? Have some clay? Yeah, we do. We have some stone. Oh yeah, we do. We are going to be building this mining pit as well. But I haven't put anything down for this. I think if we can get some roof tiles or some clay, be another good thing to start trading. Don't like how close it is to this, but hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference. Get some roads set up. Now we have people still working here. Lots of berries. They will stop hunting for now. Let's set up our... I don't remember where anything is. Here we go. We want the trading post. And I think this is the main road out, and I'm telling you, that's a stunning, like, walk up through. But I think I could be wrong. But hopefully this will benefit us better. Now, being we've got these spare people, to be fair, I don't... Where these are, not too bad from the town. It's the market that's more of a concern. Eventually, we will allow certain foods from each granary, the same with the storehouse. So we actually get a decent variety of things being sold on the markets. Forester's hut's going to be very important as well. So, in terms of the work area, don't want them to be pushing this way just yet. So, I think if we cover this, I hope that works. Should have done. How are we looking on our market? We have firewood stall, food stall, firewood, food. Clothing, that's another thing we're going to need to build to allow them some space on the market also, which will be tannery to start. I don't know if it's worth... No, I think we're good for now. Let's stick the tannery down here, fairly close to our market area. Something good in the future as well, we'll be able to find people to relevant jobs that are closer, if I remember. So we can actually change their workplaces, which is good, for, especially as you get a lot bigger. So we'll work on that. We also have the raiders that are going to be coming in 337 days. So we do have shields and spears enough for hopefully to push them back. Fingers crossed. But we need to concentrate on getting a lot more people in. So we have chickens. We are going to need a goat shed. Chickens. Okay. We're also going to build some bigger plots with the extensions on, which we will be able to then, once we get to tier 2, should get some more efficiency. This one already has... Yes. So this would be a good plot, for example, to do some form of these tier 2 buildings so it's a lot more productive. That was the word I was looking for.
Freshly baked and still warm from the oven.
So I think probably in the next year we need to start working on farms. Now, this area up here is where I want to start the farming. Because we can take so much advantage of all of this. I mean, barley we can have over this side. We can have flax over this side. Rye is pretty much good everywhere. Same with Emma. So yeah, we can work on that as well. But we're going to need a lot of people. We're going to have to probably build some houses up this way, which we'll use for the farms. And we shouldn't be too bad. What do we have over here? Our future enemies. We do want to look at taking out some of these bandit camps. How many people have they got here?
Here we go, boy.
A few. But it's certainly worth taking it out so we can gain, I believe it's more favour. And we should also get some regional wealth from it. Before the others take it out anyway. Right, where are we? Let's speed things up a little bit. Yeah, these guys, see now, they're already claiming a territory. Which will be probably this one. Certainly don't want to go to war with them. It wouldn't be not a good idea at the minute. Now, once the oxen has nothing to do, they will go and gather these supplies. Hopefully, they don't get destroyed in the weather. But if they do, they do. Right, we already have some more people. How are we looking for firewood's decent? We have got some hides. Let's concentrate on getting this market done. That is one thing we have 36 timber. The oxen's there. We can pause that for now. This one is paused, and so is this. Oh wait, we're already building a tannery there.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Do we leave it here? That's the question. I think we do.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine
No, we don't. We build this one. So this can be very high. Get the market up and running.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
We have a sawmill? Yes, we do. So we're also going to want to get an oxen assigned to the sawmill at some point so we can keep planks coming in. We do have 8, but they are already assigned to the buildings. Right, these guys are going to cause some issues. We also need to get our manor up and running as well. Place for the manor, not sure yet. Potentially over this way. But we'll have to see. We will have to see.
That axe really needs some sharpening.
I think what we could do. We're waiting for the animals to build up a bit. Right, we have trading posts now. Eventually we'll want a horse, but for now... Actually, where are these people? Okay, they're down there. In terms of trade, this plot doesn't have a huge amount of stone on. This will be good for us to trade later on. Once the farms are fully going, we should be able to make a decent bit of money from farming. Now, we could trade berries, but I don't want us to struggle for food just yet. But I would like to get an income. So what we might do is we will do an export. And as long as we've got, say, 90, if I do it this, we'll also actually add another family to gather the berries, so we can start getting some form of an income coming in. I think we should actually keep this to 100. We're only going to get 3, but we will need a horse. Once we get enough money, that's certainly going to help transport things around there. And also another oxen, which costs 20. So we'll speed things up anyway. We'll get this tannery built so we can start getting cloves. And then I believe a lot of these families, yeah, they're just missing clothes. This one's missing firewood, but and then we'll start filling extra families into storage. Once we get another storage, we'll have to start thinking about what we want to sell. There we go. We're already trading. So, that was quick. We're at 70 now, which is really good. The first thing I would like to do is get a goat shed. I'd like some hides to come in. It's certainly going to help. Right, the tannery is finished. We're going to chuck another family in here. And we now need more houses.
We need to hoist this timber to the gable.
So, what I would like to do here we can get 3 houses with all with extensions. So these will be really handy, like I said, for the other style buildings. So let's confirm that. And then what I would also like is not exactly the way I want it. Don't think it's going to work the way I want. So we might have to.
Come along, lad.
I'd like another one of these plots, but I'd like it to be bigger. Just like an individual sort of plot. Yeah, we're going to go with that. We shall. And we already have a family moving in. We have 2 spare now. Our oxen's busy. How much do we have? We are still trading the berries. And what I also would like to do is set up a path over this way. And things will slowly come together. Hope.
Firewood, firewood.
Let's get this as a high priority. And we're going to order ourselves another oxen. Things should start moving around a little bit quicker. We have 41 timber, so that is good. And the variety on the market for the food stall, not too bad. Obviously we will run out of bread eventually until we sort out a baker. These already have a market stall, which is absolutely great. They haven't set it up yet, but they are going to. Okay, so we're going to work on these buildings first, start getting some families in. And then we can work on some of the mining stuff. It's a long way away, but once we've actually mined them, we can demolish the buildings. And I'm not sure where these raiders are going to come from when they do. So another thing, like I said, will be the manor. For which we will require a few things. So let's just speed things up a little bit. Or if we can actually see the yeah, here we go. Transporting berries. And a horse will be great for this in 25 days. We have 14 months of food, 16 months of fuel, which is awesome. Now the horse, we will need another hitching post. It looks like they're actually already heading for the bandit. Oh yeah, they are. Or they already beat the bandits. Yep. So they're slowly... Ah, that's the region they took. Okay. In terms of other bandit camps, not seeing any at the minute. Which is fine. Let's get ourselves another hitching post. We just want one next to this one.
Bread, freshly baked and still warm from the oven.
Might plop this down actually next to the trading post for the horse. We'll have 2 families. Let's get one into the forest hut. And we will set a work area for them to plant trees around here. Here comes the rain. Flies are still outside up there, but I'm not too worried at the minute.
Why do I...
Here we go. So we're going to set another vegetable garden, a rather large one, and we will expand the living space too. And here we go, look. We have leather.
Me!
So now some of these houses, hopefully, we fulfilled all of the requirements, which can all be upgraded at the minute. Great. So what we want here, let's have a look. We are doing good for berries. Now, from what I've heard, getting a cobbler and selling shoes is also quite a good one to do. So we have an extension on here. But also these are going to be quite big for extensions. So we have choices, which is great. Let's drop down and have a little look. It is raining, but still absolutely incredible. Amazing.
Keep your half warm.
Okay, so hide should be being collected from here to travel here, which isn't too far.
Time to find a good tree and soft ground.
I think we will also use this area.
Bring this.
I mean, we can also farm close here if we want to. But I'd like a big farming area up the top. Which we will start on. I don't know whether we should go for... getting the manor first, or should we go for the farms? We have really good approval at the minute, so, and we'll also get more once we can upgrade this. Once we get some stone and tiles,
Don't be shy, good sirs and
will be
ladies.
absolutely fantastic. One thing we do have to keep in mind, obviously, once we upgrade these to level 2 and we do start using these, we will lose the family to just doing that job. How's our hunter doing? Herbs. We will want some herbs.
Bring this here, move that there.
I want to get good, such a good spot. I don't think we need to go like over the top farms, but it's the flax and the barley that we need to make sure we get in the green. Like I said, we do have space here. We might try and keep it clear for future, but barley's good there. Flax is good here. All around this area. So we'll work on that. We are in May, and I think we'll have it set up hopefully for or start setting it up for next year. We have 274 days for this, and I would like to get a manor set up. I don't think it's a bad spot. Our enemies are claiming more territories, but it's fine, even if they end up taking all of them. I want to concentrate here, build up decent, and then we can start the attack. I mean, this is really good. Animals, clay. Not so much the iron, but then we also have a rich deposit here. So maybe we can get one of these before they take all of them. Would be great, but we'll have to see. Doing decent on the berries.
Berries, berries. Carrots, cabbages, turnips.
Cool. So, hitching post is on the way. And we're starting to get a bit of regional wealth. So, trading's going smoothly. going to be a nice little vegetable garden there, that's for sure. All help with the food as we grow. We have 19 months though, which is great. Nice. So they're claiming this territory, which is fine.
Meat's so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. Come and see for yourself. You will not find finer wares. Or perhaps it was simply a bad bet.
You can already see where they're planting the trees, which is great. We'll need to keep... Eventually, we'll want more people in here to keep on top of that. Now we have the hitching post. We are going to order a horse. And we're going to upgrade this to a stable so we can have extra.
Keep your heart warm and your home cozy. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Right, what we should do here is we'll get this done first. Okay, we have another family moving in, which is great. These have all the supplies, which is also great.
Berries so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the bush.
We'll get these constructions finished and then we'll work on the other bit for clay, stone, and iron. We'll get the deposits. And we'll keep this going. Try and remember we'll keep this clear. Wouldn't mind creating like a little kind of cul-de-sac type thing for houses.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he
Which we
simply
could
does not know
do
how to
in
cook
this
properly.
area. Someone did mention something on one of the other videos for this that would be good to do like a plan. So you could plan stuff without actually physically doing it so you can see what it looks like, which I think is a really good idea.
Come on, come on.
Step
Feast your
right
eyes
up
on our
and send.
fine selection.
I wonder if we might be able to sure how this is going to be.
I only sell the finest wares in all the land.
Firewood.
Certainly different.
Come on, come on.
I prefer that sound. Anyway, another family moving in. Great.
Step
So we're
right
going
up
to
and send.
unpause the clay. And we're going to unpause the stone so they can start moving on that. We should now also have our horse. Have a look. Where are our people? He's trading. And we have 80% approval, which is great. Now, these plots are being built fairly sharp. Also really good. How many families have we got in here? We still only have the one at the minute. Same with this one. Now, it looks like all of the properties are built. So, what do we want to do? We want, first and foremost, let's upgrade this one to level 2. And how are we doing? 53 timber, so we'll do these two first. See how we are going to get on with that. And we have 234 days. We are in July of year 2. So yeah, we need to think about our manor.
These things do happen from time to time.
Which we need stone and 20 planks for. How are we doing with this? So we have 6 planks. Alright, now we have the 2 oxen. We can actually afford another one. And then maybe we can tie one to... We will have a oxen assigned to the saw pit, just so we can get more planks. And then we can always change it later on.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Pretty good on the food front. These guys are cultivating. It will take a little bit of time because they're quite big plot.
This is heavier than it looks.
Look here.
And our guy here is keeping busy planting trees. Or the family, I should say. So they live far away. But we will... I'm going to build some houses out this way, I think. With a small market. I would actually like to... Too big. Too big.
Come along, lad.
I think I can do something with that. Well-wise, we're okay for water at the minute. We are getting more and more families, which is great. think what we'll do in here is we can build some homes.
Come on, laddie, come along.
I think that's the one thing that's great about this. You can build the way you kind of want, and I don't think it will even look too bad. But what we're going to do, we will do this, but we're going to pause. And then we will basically have a market in here, which will give us at least a couple of stalls. And then you see the families that we move here, we can start to assign them a bit closer. Maybe like the granary.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
Because they live all the way back there.
Bread, freshly baked, it's still warm. Firewood.
Firewood. We have 13 months. We have a lot in storage.
Don't be shy, feast your eyes on our fine selection.
What we're going to do is add another one. Instantly, we'll get ourselves another market. And we'll worry about the rest of that a bit later. So I want these two properties to be at the highest priority.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
We're not doing bad on the old front for money. Berries are slowly dipping now. And I don't want us to struggle through the winter. But what we can do is... I wouldn't mind getting a trade for... don't want bread. Maybe clay. Because clay we can... If we actually look at... For example, when I find them. Roof tiles will sell for 8. And we can import clay for 11. So you'd actually have to change the import prices, but I don't want to waste my points. Establishing a new trade route always costs a maximum of 25, but then you get better deals. From what I've heard, you only get 6 points, and we want... Ooh. Heavy plow. So we've already used one. We need one So that'd be 2, 3. Bakeries. And then obviously these are locked. So we can get 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Maybe we can go that type of way. Right, let's start mining. I know these are a fair way from home. %. We're doing decent. Now we have some mercenary coming.
Mate, mate.
Which we can't do any treasury funds until we get a manor.
Get your meat here.
But once we start getting stone, have a look. We've got 16 planks now. So we will be short on stone.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else. Well, perhaps it was simply a bad bet. These things
How much do we have here? 100. Exactly 100. So let's prioritize that to high. We have another family available. We are just waiting for the transportation of logs.
keep your half warm. Step right up and set.
There we go. So we already have our first one here. What we're gonna do is start off a cobbler shop. Like I say, we'll lose the family that lives there.
Bread, freshly baked, still warm from the oven.
Come on.
Come one, come all. Feast your
But
eyes.
I think things are running smoothly at the minute. I thought I already added a horse to this. Oh, we have one now. So the horse, which is here, should now be used for our trading post. Hopefully. We will keep an eye on that.
Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here. No fine.
Yeah, so artisan workshops can sometimes produce multiple types of good. Select what is good. So, clicking on here, general, requires refueling. But this should now be our cobbler shop. We will expand the living space. And by expanding the living space should also help produce a lot more. We can start trading then more for our wealth shoes once we start actually producing them. We still have 3 spare families. Clay's already on its way in. Now we have another one. We could start to produce ale from malt. Or we could go for some clothing. I think we'll go with the tailor's workshop.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad batch. These things do happen from time to time. Vegetables, get your daily dose of greens, healthy and hearty.
Or we can go for war bows, but it's going to eat a lot of our planks up.
Don't be shy, good sirs
So,
and ladies.
either that or we go with a brewery to make people happy. And we can import malt temporarily.
Come one, come all.
Yeah,
Feast
let's go with a
rise,
brewery.
fine selection.
I think that's a good idea.
Step right up,
That way we'll also be able to build
fresh meat.
our
Fresh meat here.
tavern,
It's very plain.
which is here.
Step right up, it's simple. Possibly.
Which will keep these guys extremely happy. Don't want to build over the water. That's a bit silly.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey. He spat it in my face to try to calm me and you nipple.
Thinking here.
Well,
Extremely close to the water there. I just don't think I can put much else down this end, so
feast your eyes on a fine selection.
not actually touching it though, so I think we can drop that in. Be nice to have the tavern there, I think. And obviously we'll expand as we go.
So could I.
Now let's see, how are we getting on up here? We will put that on very high. Right, berries are low, so we're actually going to drop one of these out. We will upgrade,
Aye, good sirs and ladies.
and we shall have someone else into our storage. We will also place somebody else here to plant more trees.
Berries.
They are growing, as you can see, but we need to keep on top of it. They will take a while to grow. Have a look. What are we looking like? We have 17 months food and 15 months of fuel.
Step right up and sample.
Now, what we can do is... There we go. We have a point. So... I think orchards will be good. To get some apples as extra food. Before we head on to like the heavy plough, because we don't have the fields yet, so gonna go for the orchards. And then we can work out what we want to put orchards in. We want somewhere with a decent bit of land. I mean, this has got quite a bit. I know they both have, but you're going to grow some trees? We could potentially use both if we wanted to, but expand the living space on that one. Love the music in this. So calming. Malt's going to cost a little bit. But I think we can at least get start some coming in. We're just going to have to keep an eye on our wealth. 97%. That's amazing. Get a screenshot of this. Hello, I am well, thank you. How are you? The only thing I noticed with this music is some of it's loud, some of it's not. So we'll try and work with it. I don't want it to be too overbearing for everyone. Now, are they utilising the horse? Not yet. He's still there. Families are moving in, which is excellent. How are we doing for... They've just got to build that, which is great. Do we have a road? Yeah, we do. I think we need another road, though, because... Day's going good, thank you. Hope yours is too. Move this round like this.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
Workspace is empty. We are out of berries. We'll drop the worker from there. For now. Because they will not start to grow again until next year. We are in September. So, what do we need? We're doing really good for planks now. And our markets shouldn't be doing too bad either. So yeah, 80, we have good variety of food. Clothing, yeah, that's decent. I am happy with that so far. We will also upgrade this one. They've already planted the trees, wow. Get some decent some decent yields of apples from them. And we have the brewery. They are waiting. Requirements not met. Well, you need to go and fetch yourself firewood. We're going to chuck someone else in there so we can... Another family.
She simply does not know how to cook.
We can get some more firewood going.
Sirs and ladies. Berries, berries, bursting with flavour, fit for a king. Berries so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the bushel.
And our stonecutter is available, so we'll get another family in there. Once these are depleted, like I say, we can remove these and also remove some of the roads that are running to them.